Welcome back to Local Garden Queens. I'm going to do another tour of the garden today, and I'm going to show you around the summer plants that were planted last Saturday. Let's take a look. I'm going to start with the peas here. As you see in previous videos, they were loaded, and you could tell by the trellises. They're all bent from the weight of them. Been picking a lot of peas, and the plants are kind of empty now. Still some peas left, but you see these empty areas here where the peas used to be. Been cleaning them out almost daily now. And the back trellises here, the peas also. Been eating lots of them. I also noticed that you can see these bent from the weight, but I noticed that they're shooting up from the side here, and they're going to produce more peas, it looks like. So that's great news. Cilantro looking good. Getting ready to bolt. The leaves look much different than, say, for example, down here. These top leaves of the cilantro, and soon they're going to shoot up flowers, and the taste is going to be different. It's going to be more bitter. So that's why you have to pick that cilantro before it starts to bolt. And this pea trellis here, some peas left, but a lot of them picked. And also, it's shooting up new shoots here. Like I said, it's great. Let's take a look at the other side of the garden. So these peas aren't doing as good. They're not looking as green. I think they're pretty much done for the season now, which I don't mind because I planted some other things. I'll show you in a moment. Let's go to the back here. Still some peas. Cilantro. So the cilantro peeking through, bolting. See the difference in this leaf and this leaf. And if I zoom in here, if I can, it's getting ready to form some flower heads. The kale is looking good, along with the green onion. Let me dig in here. You can see the Cuban oregano. It's coming along. I think it needs more light, but I noticed that with these warm weather loving plants, they take a little while to get established, but once they do, they just explode. So eventually it should. More green onion and the kale. These green onions are splitting, getting bigger. I planted some more here in a row. We use some in cooking. As we pass the kale here, let me show you the zucchini. It's getting there. And the other zucchini plant, actually summer squash. It's summer squash plant. But let me show you. This one is looking good. Let's go to the herb garden here. Some oregano. I picked some earlier this week. These tops were higher. For example, see, it's about to flower here. So they were all like this, but I picked the tops about halfway. It was much higher than this. And the purple fennel. Over to the side is the jalapeno pepper plant. You can see the first flower coming up, and there's some more on the way. So let's take a look at the currants. The flowers surrounding the currants look much better in the morning and daytime. They kind of close now for the evening. But let's take a look. So I found out that these are actually red currants. As you see here, there's some color change. It looks like it's going to be red. So that's good. I have no preference which currants I wanted. I was just curious what color they were going to be because I wasn't sure. So let me swing back around and I'll show you what I planted last Saturday. I had some zucchini. I had 2 zucchini plants. Let me show you next to the dill here. Let me find that zucchini for you. There it is. Zucchini plant here. And another zucchini plant here. And this is I purchased eggplant. This is the white globe eggplant. So on the back trellises, plant the cucumbers. Let me try to come in here and show you the cucumber plants. Here's one of them. I don't know if you could see a little further down. Here is the other. And the same thing on this trellis. Let me see, it's not easy getting in here. I'll try my best. Here is 1 and 2. So 4 cucumbers in total. 2 zucchinis, 1 eggplant, and 2 yellow summer squashes. So that's the garden for this week. Everything's doing good. The peas are on their way out, which I don't mind. I plan to, once they're totally done, I plan to chop and drop them, make more sunlight available for the summer plants. So as always, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to comment. See you next week.